Jugs by Bert, fellas. And this is a nice little kit here. It is a circular jug, and that shape should look familiar to you. You see that shape? Those are my hand lines, right? It's the same shape. Instead of having a hand line, he just had the idea of why not take the hand line spool and turn it into a catfish jug all of itself. Not only that, but let's make this thing where you can actually set your line length here, have a actual 16-ounce lead weight to anchor it to the bottom, and you come with all your terminal tackle with some 4/0 hooks and some swivels, leaders, tippets or whatever, things like that. And this guy has this a simple little thing here where you can actually set your depth right there. There's actually a little bit of a lead weight here on the bottom, so it sits yellow up. Catfish hits this bad boy, bam, it flips it over just like that. 75 feet of 90-pound test line. I run like 30-pound tests, so I'm only running a third of the strength that this thing has, right? You know, these floating guys, these guys you've seen, it just is no way. I don't have a way to wrap the line around or to really set the depth like this guy. Catfish jug includes one jug, 1 pound sinker, which fits right there. 2 live bait 4/0 hooks, 75 feet of 90-pound test monofilament, 4 beads, 2 swivels, and 2 60-pound test leader lines. So I'm guessing you're gonna rig this up paternoster style. To rig, remove the sinker weight, okay, which it should come right out there. Remove the sinker weight. Determine the depth and placement of the top hook, then tie a knot, slide a bead, and tie another knot below the second bead. Tie on leader line and hooks to swivels, the sinker weight at the bottom. So it's a paternoster rig. And your thumb, so like this. Ah! It's the same motion. I do this all the time on the river to deploy my lines very quickly. You see that? You see, I'm not the only one taking this simple total technology and using it for something. People look at the things I do and think it's weird and it's odd, and no, that this type of stuff has application in more than one way than you think. Now see, my natural tendency is to want to put my hand through there and wrap it around like that, but I can't, so I have to do it his way. It feels more natural to me to have my hand going through it. It's foam, it's that closed cell foam. I do a paternoster rig, I come up like this, and we're going to do a figure 8 knot as the stopper knot, which is what he recommends. Well, he doesn't recommend a figure 8, but I'm going to tie a figure 8. Bam. You remember how my video talking about the true circle hooks? This is obviously a true circle hook. The point of the hook is at or past 90 degrees. That's just shy of 90 degrees, but that one's just past 90 degrees. This will reduce line twist. That's why he does it this way. I'm not going to put 2 hooks on. And this is very much a trot line type of rig here. All right, and so there we go. A little bit of movement there, and there is the basic rig. And that's going to be a sort of a T-turn rig. If you've seen the guys at Thunder Mist Lure Fishing, they'll talk about the teetotaler rig or the T-turn rig. See, that's going to just turn around, and you'll reduce line twist, right? And then you can tie here. Now, those of you fellas running rods and reels, you're always asking about no-roll egg sinkers. This ain't nothing but a no-roll circle sinker. You put that to the bottom, that will lay flat on the bottom, especially those rocks and stuff that I have. That is good. If you had a round sinker, that thing will roll around everywhere and just get hung up. But that bad boy, that's going to lay right on the bottom like that. The only thing I would do, I would probably add one of my triple threat swivels to the bottom of this guy. And bam! Now that one's spin freely. You don't have to worry about line twist on the weight. It doesn't twist. You got 3 swivels in that one swivel. Just put that guy. That line can be stowed there. And now that guy can be stowed flush. compared to the one where it was just that. See how that kind of rides up, and I gotta try to deform the foam that way, because that just fits right there. And you can even take this and just poke it right there, and it just stays flat like that with the triple threat swivel. But anyway, now he says these things stow well in. You get about 5 of them in a standard 5-gallon bucket. This will be a great addition for all my free floating jugs to have some set jug lines that I can get out there, set them down in some deeper holes off in the middle of that river channel, because my jug lines really are effective up on the shelf. You know, you have that shelf where the new river channel is, and then that will dip down, you know, down into the old river channel, and right where it's dipping down in the old river channel, you can put that off the deep side of that ledge and get some of those big pigs down in those deep holes, because you got 75 feet of running line, whereas my floating jugs only have like 10 feet of running line. I'm looking forward to testing it out. So that's Jugs by Bert. It's not the only video. We're gonna go out tomorrow fishing and test these guys out, see what we can do with them. And with that, I will talk to you guys. See you on the river tomorrow or whenever you're gonna see the video. JugsByBert.com.